live from Dodger Stadium. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll, and towing the slab here, Clayton Kershaw. How about a scouting report on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go? Here's Francisco Lindor. Swings through that one for strike two.
1-2.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that's a little bit high. And it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch. In the air, center field. Flying after this one. Can't get there, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Here's Starling Marte. On a line, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's Juan Soto. Left-hand batter waits. That pitch in for a strike. Now 1-2. Kershaw fires.
That's the ball.
And now it's even up. Two on, nobody out. Kershaw deals. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that one is lifted in the air, and he'll play it on a bounce. Here comes the throw, and he's in there. A run comes in the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Kicks and fires. Grounded to third, could be 2. Tags the runner for 1. Relay to first, double play. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. Kershaw deals. And another ball. 2 outs. Ripped to third. They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's major. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And today's starting pitcher, Tyler McGill. What do you look for here?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
We go to the bottom of the first. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And here it comes. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Mookie Betts. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, base is empty. And Mookie takes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's outside. Fly ball to right. Soto pulls that one down, 2 away. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off, 2-2.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Left-hand hitter waits. High in the air, out to right. Soto gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saying.
New inning getting started, and now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one hammered. Back there. Back. Gone. A gigantic blast. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now Jeff McNeil. 2 outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League. Back here at Chavez Ravine. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's going to be Teoscar Hernandez. The 2-2 on the way. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
The batter now will be Will Smith. 1 down, base is empty.
2-1.
And delivers outside. Two and 1 now. Fought off foul. And the right-hander deals.
Ball. 3 balls. 2 strikes.
The Mets leading by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a pop-up. Should have this one. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Max Muncy.
2 outs, base is empty. Max Muncy at the dish. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Well, you know,
2
with
strikes.
2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
And a pitch. And another ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That one lifted to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Muncy into second. It's a double. And now Andy Pajes. Man on second, 2 down. That misses the zone. 2 and 1.
1 strike.
Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Alvarez hauls it in to end the inning. So the Dodgers leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. There's the strike.
1 and 2.
The pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, not a whole lot behind that pitch. It's off speed, but it still stings. Getting hit by a fastball is a whole different story.
Nobody out. Runner at first. swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that's outside. Now 2-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Over to first, and he's saved. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. Coming home. The relay. He's safe as he gets his hand in.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Juan Soto. Just missed.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Man at second. There's a strike.
And that pitch count is impactful, because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Kicks and deals.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And now the lefty. He goes down looking. Here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Runner at second here, one gone. Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first, and that takes care of Alonso. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 3 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. And a pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. At the belt and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. In the air, right side. Soto gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Kim.
The second
Feels
baseman,
like it's less
number
common
6.
today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Center field. Taylor ranging after it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei.
So the lineup flips over. Shohei Ohtani now at the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside low, and a count 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. And that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Start of the 4th, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Just off the outside edge, 3-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The wind of the pitch. And it's fouled away. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Ronnie Mauricio now. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
2 outs. There's a strike. Two down, nobody on. Stays alive. Two now.
3-2.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Mookie Betts. And the pitch. That one catches the corner for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
The 1-2. And another ball. The Mets leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
The pitch. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. That one way outside. And that's ball 2. Hard hit right side. He takes it on his own, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still down 3-0. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Will Klein.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Will Klein.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Right-handed reliever. Fouls one off. 2-2. Righty to the plate. Good eye in that spot. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Number 78 preparing to come on if needed. Banda also throwing. Left-hand batter waits. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And the right-hander deals. Rip towards third. Gathers and throws to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Starling Marte up to hit. Kicks and fires. Lindor on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And up to the plate is Will Smith. The pitch. Fly ball down the line. Nimmo ranging after it. He's got it. One down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Here comes Max Muncy. Ripped on the ground to second. McNeil gets it to first. They get the out on Muncy.
The center fielder, number 44.
2 outs, base is empty. Andy Pajes digs in now. And a pitch. Looked like it was a little bit up. Action in the Mets bullpen. Jose Castillo up and loosening in the pen. Brazoban, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And another ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The pitch. Gets under it and pops it up. Alonso drifts towards it. Brings it in. And that's the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0.
Show me what I'm missing. Show me how you listen. This is my addiction. I know that I'm listening.
Back here in LA, Juan Soto now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Two now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
And a pitch. That one not close, and it's 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
3-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that one is out of here. And they add on. It's 4-0.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
1 out, base is empty. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 1 down, base is empty. Check swing, went around. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Popped up. Has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Two down, nobody on. Way out front for strike 2.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the 6th, and here is Michael Conforto.
The left fielder.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Inside, just missed.
You know, these Dodgers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
And stepping in is the speedy Kim. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Mets leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. And that one almost got him. Here comes a pitch. That one just misses.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Shohei Ohtani. McGill checks over to first, and he's back.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss
2-2.
as he was out front that time. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Ryan Stanek up and throwing. That's inside.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Too low, ball 4, and he's walked another.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this
Now
walk,
batting,
but this is the
shortstop.
point in the game.
Pitching change here, Huascar Brazoban.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Mookie to hit. Turns and fires to Betts. Edge of the zone for a strike. 2-2 now. Kim, the lead runner, out at second. Ohtani over at first with one away. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and the bases are now loaded. 2 outs, bases loaded. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The 1-1. Ground ball right side. Base hit. 1 run is in. Fires it to the plate. He's in there. It's 4-2.
Making some noise here. 2 RBIs on that swing, and they're right back in it. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, 2 down. And up next for Los Angeles, Will Smith. Two on, 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two outs. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, out towards left center. Taylor makes the grab on the run. So 2 runs in the inning on 2 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 4 and the Dodgers 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Anthony Banda.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Next pitch is outside. And he deals. High fly ball out into left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. He launched the solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
1 down, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that ball is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Jeff McNeil, the next to hit. That one fouled off, 2-2. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. On the ground to the left. Betts. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's out.
2 out. Back to the top of the Mets order. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. Lindor swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Oh, that stings right there. He was just 1 out away from going back to his seat in the dugout, but instead he's going to have to face another test. Hopefully he can forget about the one that got away. Luke, have you forgotten about the one that got away?
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 5-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Castillo.
Now pitching for New York.
Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
At the belt and fires. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Swings and misses. It's 2-2. The Mets leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And that skips in the dirt. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. And that's too high, ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, David Peterson. And now here is Kim. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he can run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
2 outs. Fouls one off. 2-2.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
And now the lefty. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Conforto round second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 5-3. And he makes it all the way to third with a 2-out triple.
Everything came together for him. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Back to the top of the lineup, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The tying run at the plate. That's outside, and it's 2-1. The other way, Mauricio tosses across to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Run scoring triple here for the Dodgers. It's now 5-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Number 86. So digging in, Juan Soto. The pitch. He caught it behind his back over to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Kicks and fires. They say you win. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. On the ground. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
Just a great effort all the way around at third base right there. Nice job to get a glove on it with the dive, but it was the recovery that was so impressive. If he doesn't hop to his feet and get the throw off in such a fluid motion over there, I kind of doubt he gets the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. A wind in the pitch. And another ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Number 78 getting ready to go. Vesia getting loose as well. 2 down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. And it remains 5-3. Bottom of the eighth. The batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That one the other way, and it's a foul ball. The lefty fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Reed Garrett.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Man at first with one gone. And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Next offering is in for a strike. Tying run at the plate. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hammered on the line, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And the batter now, Will Smith, and fouled off. Edman on second. Hernandez at first. 1 gone. And another ball. Action in the Mets bullpen. Edwin Diaz, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. So the tying run at second. Wouldn't chase that time.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Righty delivers. Bounce to third. Off balance beat. There's 1. And that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 78. Now into the game, Miguel Rojas. He takes over as the new first baseman. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle. Betts fires to first on the run. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
The batter, the third baseman.
So up next for New York, Ronnie Mauricio. One down, base is empty. High fly ball, right field. Hernandez ranging after it. Makes the catch for the out.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. The wind to kick the pitch. Line drive. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So they make short work of him there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mets 5 and the Dodgers 3. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Edwin Diaz.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Here's Muncy to hit.
For the Dodgers, the third baseman, Matt Muncy.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And another ball. And now 2-2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That one is upstairs. And a pitch. Set down on strikes. throws him with a backdoor slider.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
And a foul ball. The Mets up by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Right-hander kicks, deals. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. On a line, base hit into the outfield. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
Back-to-back base hits. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now here is Kim. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. With the winning run at the plate here in the last half of inning number 9. That one almost got him. .99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.